Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is Thursday, the day I post a new bow tutorial. So join me every Thursday. You'll see a new tutorial right here on the YouTube channel. We are making this quadruple color twisted boutique bow. Again, if you need the twisted boutique instructions, I'm going to leave the link down below for the video. I'm also going to be leaving a link for my blog post. I'm going to be putting a photo tutorial up for you guys. This is super simple and I love all the colors in this bow. This one is for Kennedy for Easter. Yes, I am already preparing, believe it or not. So grab your supplies and get ready because we're going to get started now. Alright, the supplies that I'm working with, I'm using 4 different colors of ribbon. Each ribbon that I'm working with is 1.5 inch in width. Of course, you'll need 4 colors. You'll also need a clip to put your bow on. I'm using thread, my upholstery thread. You'll need a ruler just to measure your ribbon pieces. Of course, you'll need your glue gun, your scissors, and your lighter to heat seal all those scraggly ends. And I'm also using some of my Stiff and Quick, just gonna spray it right at the end just to give it a little crunch. Alright, and I wish I could span back just a little bit and show you the rest of my workstation because up here, wow, it is a disaster. I've got all my ribbons and trims and yeah, it's a mess. So we're just gonna work with this part of the table today. All right, let me move some of this out of the way so you guys can see me, or not me, my hands a little bit better. All right, so we're gonna be making a bow using 4 ribbon colors. I've got another tutorial for a bow using 2 different colors. I'll leave a link down below if you want to check it out. It's a color on the top and then a color on the bottom. But we are going to make one that each loop is a different color today. This was a highly requested tutorial, and of course me trying to tell it in a message on Facebook was just not good enough. I needed to show you guys. Alright, so I am working with Schiff ribbon. This is my favorite. Offray, and Schiff. I don't know why I had to say that 3 times. Anyways, they're both awesome brands. I just prefer Schiff. It's got like a, I don't know, guys. It's just it's not hard. Hello, ribbon's not hard. It's just easier to fold and work with. It's got a little crunch to it, and I like the crunch. So, do you know where you can find Schiff ribbon? You can find Schiff ribbon at ribbonqueen.com. Holla! Alright, that was a shout out to my girl Wendy. You guys check her out. I'll leave her link down below as well. Anyways, I'm going to be making a pastel bow for a Easter outfit for Kennedy. I know it's still January, but you know how we do it. We plan ahead, or at least we think we plan ahead, and then when it comes down to it, we're last minute shopping. Alright, anyways, I do have an Easter outfit that I would like a bow to match, and we're just going to make a simple twisted boutique bow with these colors. And I'm working with light blue. This is, I believe, this is dark orchid. This is celadon. I like this this green. And then we've got a pink, just a pink. Alright, so I'm going to get my ruler out. Alright, there we go. I'm going to be making a 4-inch bow. It's going to be 4 inches once it's complete. I don't know if that was 4 inches, but yeah, 4 inches in width. So I'm going to need 8 inches of each ribbon. That's why I've got my ruler right here, so I don't go over or under. Oh, there's a piece of tape. All right, so I'm going to cut 8 inches out of all these ribbons. There's the pink. You know what? These scissors, they stink, because let me tell you why they stink. These are actually my good scissors. Oh, where's it? Fisker. Where are, right there. These were my sharp scissors until my husband got a hold of them. And you know, the husband and the kids, they don't pay attention to fabric scissors versus paper scissors versus any other scissors. And yeah, now they're dull. And I keep forgetting every time I'm in Hobby Lobby to pick up some. And it's also one of those purchases that, it's just one of those boring purchases. I'd rather spend that 12 to 15 bucks on ribbon or trim, you know, the fun stuff, instead of scissors. All right, so I have got 4 pieces of ribbon cut right here, and all measure 8 inches long. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my lighter and I'm going to gently heat seal all of the ends. 4 pieces, 8 ends, you get it. And the reason we heat seal with the lighter is you don't want your ribbon ends to fray. I've had that question, what does heat sealing mean? It just means sealing the ends of your ribbon or fabric up, because nobody wants a scraggly bow, believe me. All right, so I'm just gonna do this, and like I said, you just have to gently go across it. You don't have to spend too much time. I like to make sure those suckers are sealed though. All right, so here are the 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't really care which loop is what color or top or bottom or whatever. Anyways, all right, there's a few ways you can do this. Look at this, it's just messy. What is all this? I need a new a mat. I might have to get one today. All right, anyways, there's a few ways that you can fuse your ribbons together. You can use your glue gun and put glue right here at the ends and piece them together. You just want to make sure they're all straight. You can also use a fabric glue that dries clear. Now, however, if you do use a fabric glue, it will take just a little bit to dry. You can also use that thin fillet tape. They make it for like fabric and stuff. You could put it right there. And yeah, but we're just gonna use hot glue today because you guys know, okay, I just said you guys. I'm so tired of saying you guys. You all know that we like to do things on the simple, on the simple, huh? We like to do things simple around here. All right, so I'm just going to hot glue all of my ends, and we're gonna make one long piece of ribbon. Just like that. Now we just need to do the other pieces. You just wanna make sure that your ribbon is even and straight. You don't want wonky ribbon, right? Wonky ribbon. All right, now I often get questions regarding my glue gun. Not just because it's ugly, because it is ugly. My glue gun has been through the ringer, every one I get. And my favorite glue gun, well, honestly, I don't really know the best glue guns because I'm still trying to find one. Oh, what happened? Okay, but currently, this is the AdTech, and it is a high temp Project Pro. This is not my normal glue gun. My normal glue gun is the cheapo AdTech Mini that you get at Walmart for like $2. That thing works wonders with me. I don't know, that's just been my go-to glue gun. I mean, I had one literally for 10 years before it gave out. And yeah, see, I am very rough on them. But this is just the AdTech High Temp Project Pro, and it really it leaks, but yeah, it's just what I'm using now. But I do like those mini AdTechs. Leave me a recommendation below on what glue guns you use and what is the best, because I have tried multiple of the fine tip glue guns, and I haven't found one that did not leak like crazy. So that's why I go back to the AdTech Mini. All right, anyways, here is our ribbon. All 4 colors have been added. Looks like a little patchwork piece of ribbon. All right, you know what? Now we just have to fold it. And like I said, I'm going to do the Twisted Boutique bow. If you need the tutorial, I'll leave that link down below. And all that good stuff. But when you're folding it, you'll make your loop and you'll go over where that line is where the new ribbon starts, because we want those ribbon edges to be in the middle. because we're going to crease them and we're not going to be able to see them. See, I just covered it up with that loop. All right, so I'm just going to finish my bow. See, there they are. Right there. All right, so I'm just going to finish this bow. Like I said, the tutorial link will be in the descriptions box. All right, I'm just going to finish it. And then we're going to turn it around. I like my tails on the bottom, so I flip it. But you see, you don't even see the ribbon ends at all. Now all I have to do is crease. So I'm just going to crease right here in the middle. I like to do a 3-fold crease. 2-fold is fine. Just whatever your little fingers can do. Alright, see, there's my crease, and now you're just going to secure the middle with your thread. You can sew it, embroidery floss, whatever you secure your bow with. And look, this is how prepared I am. I was working on another bow and used black, and this is all I have. Alright, you know what? This is for Kennedy, and she's not going to see it because I'm also going to cover it. But I'm just going to wrap it. And again, I like upholstery thread because you can tug and tug and tug, and it will not break. And I am a tugger. See? Alright, now I'm just going to clip it and tie it off in the back. And then we can fluff it up and put it on a clip. There we go. Oh, just want to fluff it so your loops are not wonky. Look, that one's wanting to be silly. Don't be silly on me. Alright, I think I'm going to trim this tail because it's wanting to curve. Tail right there. I'm just going to trim it a little bit more. Just a little bit. And remember to heat seal everywhere you trim because that can fray. Alright. Alright, and just tug on it until you get your loops looking the way you want. And I like a good loopy bow. About like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my bow. Of course, my loops are wanting to act up. But I'm going to lay the bow on an old towel or piece of fabric, and I'm going to spray it with my Stiff and Quick before I put it on the clip. Alright, we are going to add this to the clip, and I'm using a alligator pinch clip. You can find these pretty much anywhere. I think Walmart even sells them, but they are pretty expensive if you buy them at Walmart. But you can get a big box of these at Sally's Beauty Supply, and they're fairly cheap. Yeah, and if you have a Sally's card, they're even cheaper with your little discount. Ribbon Queen, I think, sells these as well. But yeah, I've had some pretty bad alligator clips, and I don't really remember where I got those, but they rusted. But the ones that I get from Sally's Beauty Supply, they don't rust. Anyways, now we're going to add this to the clip, and I got a little Celadon 3/8 inch ribbon, and I'm just going to line my alligator clip with the ribbon because we want it to look pretty. I wouldn't recommend just adding your bow to an alligator clip without covering it because, well, glue will get everywhere. Alright, oops, let me seal that before we go under. And it only takes a few seconds to cover these with ribbon. Hello, I can't even talk today or any day. You all know that. You all know that. Alright, now we're just going to finish at the top here and the bottom here, and then we can put it on the little hair bow. Okay, see, I'm really hoping to not have to edit so much on this video today, which I think, crossing fingers, that it's working out pretty good. which I love it. Love not having to edit. That just sucks the energy. No, not the energy. All right, there is the clip. Uh-oh, there went the clip. Let me find the clip. Okay, here's the clip. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue right there. And then we're just gonna put our bow on the clip. And I'm just going to add the clip to the back of the bow. You wouldn't wanna add it to the front. And press down just for a minute or two. Not really a 2 minute, just like a second or two. All right, so once the glue is stuck on there good, and your clip is not going anywhere, I like to wrap the entire bow and the clip with my 3/8 inch ribbon. But of course you're going to have to open your clip when you wrap right in here in the middle, because you know it would just, well, it wouldn't be good to cover the clip up because you have to open it to get it in the hair. All right, come on, glue gun. So just a little glue, that was probably too much. And put your little ribbon down. And then I'm just gonna wrap it. Go in the front. I wrap it at least twice. And I pull, because I like a tight center. I don't want bows coming off of their clips, which can be a bad thing if you mess up on a clip. I mean on a bow and you need to take it off the clip, because I've done that before. But I would much rather the clip stay put when a little one is wearing the bow instead of it flopping off. All right, and then I just glue it right here to the back after I've wrapped it a few times so you can still open. And then we'll just trim this excess. And I'll run my lighter over it because it would fray. Even the teeniest, tiniest pieces will fray. All right, guys, our ribbon is now complete. Now you just turn it over and give it a few fluffy fluffers. Fluffy McFluffersons. I don't know, just fluff it up until it is how you want it to look and your loops are perfect. But that is how you make a bow with 4 colors, 1 on each loop.